Hey, what's up guys and welcome to my channel. This is Rajoshi here, and if you have seen my previous video on which I explained or I showed how to edit smokes, then you must know that in that video I said I'll be making a whole new complete video based on split toning and explaining its function. So today I am here bringing you the same in front of you all. So stay tuned and watch until the end to see the magic and the twist. So that's all for now, so let's just jump into the video, but before that let's see the intro. Hey guys, so I have already opened the Lightroom mobile app and I have imported the picture on which I'll be working. I know this image actually looks horrible. This is a grayscale gradient, but this will help us sufficiently to know about the split toning. Now let us just look at the image and see what we have got here. At the far below in this portion of the image we have the whites. This region is highlights just above the whites. The region above the highlight, this portion, it is shadows, and above shadows at the top part it is black. Now if we go to the split toning option, here I am using the Lightroom app, but almost most popular photo editing apps offer you these options called split toning. Now here we can find two options, highlights and shadows. First I'll just show you how they work and then I'll show you the real application. Now just look at my fingertip. If I just move this bar, highlight, the highlight portion changes its color. Now just take an example for any color. Let me choose this one, and you see the white, just the below part, the far below part is completely white. It has not been affected. Similarly, the upper portion also have not got affected at all. Whereas the middle region, this region has the effect and it is green. Similarly, if we just play with the shadows tab, we get the same effect, but this time the shadows part has been affected, not this highlights part. Now if we play with both of them, we can get a gradual transformation, like for example this. Okay, let me choose contrasting colors. Okay, you see here I have somewhat bluish tone in the highlights region here in this portion and greenish tone in these shadows. Now that is how they work. Now we will find another tab called balance here. Now what is actually do? The balance plays or make the composition much more balanced. That is, if you pull this trigger to the right hand side, the whites will be affected, or the highlights. If you pull this slider to the left, the shadows will be affected. Just observe, I am just pushing it towards the highlights region and see how the blue is overtaking the green. Similarly, if I just pull it back, see how the green will overtake the blue. And that is how the balance tab works. Now you can see two numbers here. Highlight, it is written H there and S there. Similarly for the shadows we have a H here and S here. H stands for hue and S stands for saturation. Now if you select any one, you will see we have here in the middle picture upper portion the values. These values denote the color compositions. Hue denotes the color and saturation denotes the intensity of the color. Okay, let me make one white or neutral. Now we'll go for, you see I have chose the red one. It says hue 360 and saturation 100. If I just pull it down, saturation number decreases and the intensity of the color too. So that is all pretty much of the highlights and the shadows tab. You do not have to worry about the values of particular hues because they are really complex to remember and you really do not need them. Now I will show you the real-time application of it. So for that, let us just choose the image. Here I will be using this one, a sunset lighthouse image. Now let us look at the image and see what we have got. We have got blacks here at the top. We have got highlights in this region. We have got shadows here in this water portion and a pretty black shade at the bottom also. So again, let us go to this highlight or split tone tab and then let us just play with the shadows first. Now I want to make it orange and teal shade. My personal choice. You can go for any another effect. So I will select the orangish one in the shadows. This is pinkish. I want orangish or less saturated. Or okay, let's make it orange and teal. Let's make the shadows teal and highlights orange. So we'll go here and make it a bluish tone, somewhat like of teal, and then we'll go to the highlights tab here and select orange. Now you see how it gradually changed the color. Now this one is not looking perfect, so I'll play with it a bit more. And finally I'll just balance this like this. So here I have come up with my result from here to here in this, just using the split toning. Now you can always play with these sliders and make crazy colors and effects. Like for example, you can make it like this, but this look unrealistic, so in this case we'll just pull it back, and you see we have made from something like this to something like this. So this is absolutely fabulous function, and you can try it on your own and find you many lots of images. So that's all for today's videos. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned. Hey guys, so I have already opened